Hello. We have our second game versus with Imperial Nobility against elves, pro elves maybe. Dark elves, I guess. I don't know. We'll find out. It looks like dark elves with no witch elves or, you know, any of the the fun players, for want of a better word. Yeah, 4 blitzers and then linemen by the looks of it. Yep. Alright, let's see how this goes, eh? We are slightly behind. We'll have a quick look. So they've got blodge on one guy, which honestly could be actually pretty key, silly as that sounds. One blodger, you know, given the ball, very difficult to get down. We're on defense, I'm okay with that. Let's see here. I think I like this. Something like that. Seems pretty nice. And we'll see how this see how this goes. Maybe not going with the... I suppose if you trust yourself, you don't have to go with blodge on the ball carrier, because you trust that your other guy will be able to carry, and then you can use the blodger to do work down the field. Which is reasonable. Quick snap is handy. He can bring this guy in here for easier hits. I'd probably be tempted to... Didn't move this guy back. I'd have moved him back in case he caught it. He caught it anyway. I guess he didn't want him to, otherwise he'd have moved him there. So we'll take that as a bonus. Anytime you don't have to worry about getting the ball is nice, right? I'll try and remember my fens and all that kind of thing. My stand firms. So there's nothing particularly flashy about this Nobility team. I need to remember that, because the nice thing with the Renegades that we've been playing quite a bit lately is that they do have some kind of cool... you know, they have some fancy stuff. They can do some frenzy, they got some big mighty blow. They got the fouling with the goblin. I mean, ours is a team that could and would foul. Gets Yoga down. Kind of puts everything into that, which is fine. Means he can move his players around now. Oh, dodges him out. I don't know if I'd have bothered, but... because this guy can get hit anyway by Gunnar. Oh, he's moved another guy up instead. Interesting. I mean... Yeah, I guess he can get powered, but I wouldn't worry too much. But oh, he's fouling. Okay. Did not expect that. Maybe I should have done. Alright. So you're getting up. And then you are doing this. That works for me. Stay. Just push our ogre out of that little huddle that we don't really want him to be in. Get our next hit in and call it a day, I think. Very nice. I would take the skills down, but I don't feel confident enough knowing what our players look like yet. Hopefully in time. So he's going to make a hit over here. Could follow down if he wants. No. Yeah, I'm trying to suss out our opponent here. Can't decide how I feel about their style. It's not a million miles away from what I'm doing, but it's a little different from what I would do. So it's interesting to see. He's gonna hand off to this guy now, I think. Interesting decision to put this guy here rather than here. I mean, theoretically, there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. It would be very tricky, in fairness. Alright, do you want to get up? You do. Get you here. I guess we want to hit... who do we want to hit here? Yeah, probably this guy. I'll take that. Nothing doing there, though. Move him across here. Him into here. And see if we can get any traction on the front line. So far, so good. Follow. Very nice. And now we've got a 1 dice here. Which I regret. But, you know, such is the way of things. Is he going to try and push the line? I feel like he is, but we'll see. I haven't come across a lot of patient people. If he drops back to the middle, I'll be impressed. I really hate his kit, by the way. But that's the beauty of it. Some kits are not supposed to look nice. I don't know what it is. I think it's the blue, the tone of blue. I'm sure I'll make some horrific kits. I mean, arguably ours is horrific. Taking the 1 dice here is an interesting decision. I think that's a bit of an accident there, because he, like, added a bunch of guys in. I guess he wants to get round, but he didn't need this guy here. He could have had him to help come round. So he's definitely making a push, which is kind of what we expected. We'll see how much he wants to commit to this. Pretty heavily. Running 2 GFIs there. We'll stand firm there. Beautiful. That guy's doing work. Get you there. See how this goes. Not the best. We'll follow that. See how much he wants to go in here, I guess. I might try and put this guy up there. But I need a little support over here first. Okay, that's nice. So that means this guy can come in here. Straight into another skull. That's a pity. But you know, take your chances. I mean, it would have been great if he had 1 dice on it. You know, 1 dice skulled on his turn, but we're taking equal chances. So he can definitely push through here. If he wants, he could... Yeah, I was going to say he could push through here. Although Fend is nice here, because it sort of keeps his player in his own way. Which is great, because now this is not a dodge out, really. Could take the time to knock these guys down. Looks like he's going to try and do that. we're pretty heavily committed to this swing, but not totally, right? Oh, he's thought better of it and he's still going to go with this. Getting the one die again. Oh, I think he's going to try and knock this guy down and then go in. Yep. So, you know, this has been a tale of the one dices, right? I think he'd have probably re-rolled his if he could, or because he would have felt like he had to. We kind of paid for the one dice. So we got 2 skulls, they got a push and a knockdown. So that is the nature of doing a dice at a time. Did he get KO? Oh, that guy just stood up. I don't even remember that happening if it happened. But I'm not too sad about that. You know, because, I mean, we shouldn't be really. Alright, I think we will go with this. Solid defense. I guess I'll probably just move some players over here, but it's not necessarily the end of the world. I think he can only still get two guys on the wing. Yeah, he's going aggressive here. Ooh, that is a bit of a rubbish place for the ball to go. Yeah, it's a GFI even. Okay, good start. And I think we're actually going to follow this. That is good. That is not a, that's great. Because that lets us bring this guy over. Very nice. He's only got one place he can go. We can do a bit of this. Well, we got sure hands. Will it help? Yes, it will. Okay, nice. Sweet. We will follow that. Are we safe here? I think technically he could get around here. I think I set this up poorly. I thought we were going to be safe, but he could drop somebody in here. Wonder... Oh, do have stand firm though. That makes it awkward. Okay. Yeah, I felt like we were safer, but I think in retrospect... No, it's okay. I think I was right in the end, because he'd have to knock down both these guys to get around, and then, yeah. I think we should be relatively okay. I kind of wish this guy was over here, though, because then I could go hand off to him and we could come up here. Should be great. As it is, maybe we can try and turn the corner in that direction. We'll see how aggressive he is on the flank here. Just one dice powering us, no probs. not that I'm bitter. We gotta hope that those will hurt him at some point as well, as they've hurt us. Okay, aside from the knockdown, I'm mostly okay with this because he can't really get down to where he wants to because of this guy. I mean, so far this is a huge overcommit to this side, despite our guy being here. Oh wow, okay. Okay, that's good. We've had good block dice so far. Alright, you are free, right? You are. Okay, that's good. It's not as good, but it's alright. Guess the question now is, can we get this safe? And the answer is not as safe as I'd like. Okay, that's a big old help. Can you go another one? You can, but honestly, you might be best wait. Well, is that better? Okay. Hopefully we haven't overcommitted too much up this way. We may have done. But I think we've given him something to think about for sure. I'm kind of putting a lot of faith in the ogre holding here. Oh, he re-rolled that. Interesting. I think he was maybe going to try and clear this, knock the over and come in for a 1 dice, which he still could, arguably. Although this makes that very awkward. Yeah, that makes that a lot more awkward now. I wonder if he'll retreat and go the other way now. Try and get some coverage. Because he could get the ogre down, but it's going to be 1 dice. Yeah, see how he's suddenly switched to going up back? Ogre's been well behaved so far. I'm trying to remember how many turns he's done things on. I think he's done them on at least 3 or 4 turns. Oh, beautiful. I mean, I don't think that was going to get much anyway. How many GFI? Oh, he still had another GFI, so he could have GFI'd in afterwards, but he'd have had to roll another dice, so that wasn't great for him. Don't double skull me. Thank you. I think I'm going to actually follow that one. Okay. Then I think we do this. This guy needs to move. We can get up to here, so I think we try and do that. Might be better here. Need to see what happens here. That's good. Still got this guy as well. Okay, our blocks have been great, honestly, apart from the 1 dice, which have been horrific. I'm actually just going to leave the ogre this turn. I would love to get hit on with him, but like he's really helping anchor this little space here. And I'm more about scoring than I am about killing right now. If he really stupids, it gives him a much easier route around the back. Straight in with the skull. Nice. Okay, well I can't say that the one dies haven't come back in our favour. I mean, I'd love to hand off to one of these guys. Yeah, honestly, we probably should. As they say, bronze is all about getting your SPP up, right? Your levels and whatnot, so... Not gonna pass it though. Nice. Push into here. Stay. Retreat. 2 dice. Beautiful. Follow. Oh, there we go. It's always likely to happen at some point. Yeah, reroll. Beautiful. Take some chances, seeing as the ball is relatively safe. Was another skull on a 1 dice. But honestly, mostly the armor and the block rolls have been, like the 2 dices have been great for us so far, so I'm not gonna quibble. As things have turned out, I'd rather have had our dice overall in the end. It's not really a good 3 dice here because our players are too far away, so I'm just gonna go in. Honestly, it's probably the right decision to make a 2 dice with block there, but it's such a low chance of going wrong, but, you know. But when it goes wrong, you feel really terrible. Got the whole team back, which is a pity, but we do have the balls. I mean, well, we have the reception, so... There is that. I mostly like this setup, although in the case of a blitz, I don't like it as much. I think what we're going to do is this. Just, I mean, if it goes on the outside, we're still in trouble, but I mean, that's kind of always the way, right? High kick works for me. Let's see if we can catch it. Nice. We can. So we'll come back up. We will guard the ball. And we'll try hitting things. Unsuccessfully. Hang on, that was confusing. There we go. Better? If their chaos is there, I'd be thinking about fouling here. Should have a 3 dice there, we do. Nice. Ooh, that is great for the team. That's some guard on that ogre. Which would be very helpful, honestly, at this kind of early stage of the team. I'd like to save up for block, but maybe we'll try that second skill this time. We're mostly fending there just to make it further for him to get in on our other players. Like, he could come down here and fend still, but he can't get on this guy without geofying. So, most of the time I'm going to fend. He's being very reticent to put this guy in base to base, which I think, honestly, is your money, really. I mean, I know it can go wrong, but like he can suck up some blocks. So he's going to sort of screen us. Sort of half screen us anyway. I guess if he puts this guy... Okay. Oh, he's not going to screen us. Okay. At least not entirely. I think I need to try the... I want to try the ogre block here. Or the ogre blitz, I should say. So that we can try and push through the middle. Because if we make it, we could blitz, come around, 2 dice that guy and make a nice hole here. But it's asking a lot. And the problem is the lack of safety of this guy in the meantime. Bring him in here, that's about as safe as I can make him. Okay, I mean that sort of half does the job, I guess, does it? No, not really. Yeah, so we didn't really get the breakthrough we were looking for. He doesn't have an easy way in on us. I don't really like this, but we've kind of got a cage because it's hard to knock any of the corners off it entirely. We've got 2, 2, 2, and then like a little circle. I guess this is the easiest in at the back here. We'll see how hard he wants to go, because the more guys he brings around the back to try and break this, which it looks like he's going to do, and like get in on him, the less guys are in front of the ball, right? So, you know, we're both taking a bit of risk here. Obviously we fan to make him take another step. Doesn't matter in this case, he's got plenty of movement. Like, oh no, he doesn't, it's GFI. Never mind. Okay, he puts in the GFI and it works. So does he, like, glue to us now? Yes, he does. Okay. That's kind of what we expected. This is where having an elf is nice on the ball, because you can just do a 2+ dodge away. Depending on how much he goes for us here, a handoff to this guy is theoretically possible, unless he brings too many guys in. He's going to do some 1-dies, isn't he? We'll see, actually. We'll see. He might just be happy standing us up. Oh boy. Okay. Ooh. Guess this guy's being a safety of sorts. Stand up there. Gets us this time. With the 1-dices are back in business. Which is a pity. How many more is he going to try? Probably keep trying them until they stop working. Probably try this one next. No, he goes for the dodge. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so we could chain these guys off. We could put this guy in here. 2 dice. Run around, boom. Trying to decide if I prefer just the handoff though. I think this is the first thing we do. Good decision. I mean, in fairness, if we fail that, it's just flat out disaster, right? Going for the ogre hit, which I don't really like, but it does help us make some decisions. Alright. Is this our blitz? I don't like this cage very much. Blitz, this guy, validate. Not what we're looking for, but I suppose it overall works. I wanted to check that. Oh, this guy can't move. Okay, that's actually a bit of a problem. Because we are not as safe as I thought we were. I thought that guy could move, but he can't. Okay. Yeah, I did not make this safe. That was silly. Oh, maybe I should have actually come up further. I didn't see this guy just then. But I shouldn't have had this guy here. If this guy was here, I'd be okay. But I could have run up to here, I think, and got further away from this guy who can now do a 4, 5, 6. Yeah, a lot easier. Or I guess he can run this guy around here, 2 dice this, and then have a... It's not great, but it could work. I mean, who knows, maybe he'll do some crazy 1 dice. Okay, putting that guy in for an assist. So is he coming over the top? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, he shouldn't. Who can get there? 5, 6, 7. I don't know who's going to get there right now. That just looks like he's got somebody on the ball. I don't think he's going for the ball. I'd have been tempted to 1 dice that ball. Like maybe get this guy back. Or this guy sort of here. I don't know. Doesn't feel like enough coverage, but... Maybe he's... I mean, he still hasn't blitzed, so we might see something crazy coming in. Is he just going to blitz this guy? He doesn't have anybody marking him. He blitzed and I missed it. I think he's going to try something wacky with this guy. Oh, it wasn't that wacky. I mean, it was a 1 dice that could have just been a 2 dice if this guy had been here. Getting armor broken a bit more, but not off the field, which is good. Did use a reroll there, which is great. Trying to decide if I just try and consolidate here. Doesn't seem like the worst idea. Although it does have its risks. Ooh, I don't like that. But we do have this guy to help fill in. Not quite sure what I'm doing here. Ooh, that's actually a problem. No, it's not. We armor broke. Oh, whew. Okay, just a push. Okay. Overall, that went okay. The scary thing was the ball carrier block and then the wrestle guy block, which didn't work, but it didn't not work either. And we've got him down a reroll and down 3 players right now, so that's a big old help. I mean, it doesn't matter, but we'll fend. KO is going to happen at some point. Okay, jamming in the guys. That can be good, but it can also be, like, not work out for you. With stand firm, it'd be quite nice. That was probably an accidental dodge. Because this isn't that much better than this. Okay. Definitely weighting things over here quite a lot. Another dodge that you could argue didn't necessarily have to do. Okay, so you're getting up. Kind of wondering about a handoff here. Again. I don't like it as much though because of the angles. Don't really like a dodge off either. This is definitely tricky now. Well, there goes our reroll. Is it gonna keep us in the turn? If it doesn't, we're in big trouble. If it does, that's good. I think we're gonna actually stay here. That's bad. I was kind of relying on that. Okay, what can we do here? Not as much as we were hoping. It's looking increasingly like we might have to dodge away here. Those are both his guys as well. Ooh. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Wow, pretty poorly. Yes, it's sort of a series of worse and worse situations here. Okay, I'll take that. Oh, I think I should have followed that. Why didn't I follow that? Absolutely needed to follow that. Ooh, that's been a very bad turn there. Everything was pretty bad. We did get away, but a lot of our stuff went wrong. I was hoping if I got the knockdown here, we run up here, run one or two of these guys up here with us, and we get into something of a decent position. But now we're in all sorts of trouble. And with no rerolls left, but you know, that's the way it goes. Maybe I should have just accepted that we need to dodge faster. The ogre not activating was a big problem too. I think in retrospect, when I knew I wasn't going to try and blitz him out, I should have just not activated the ogre, because I was going to move him one across. It wasn't that big a deal. He's better just being here, so that if we fail to dodge away, we've got more help. Okay, didn't blitz the ball. That is a big positive. And he's used his last reroll as well. Whoa, he just did a 5+ dodge in there. For kind of no reason. Okay, he's going all in here. I think a lot of these rolls didn't need to happen. I'm not going to fan that. Perfect, he freed up this guy. I mean, I can see one way out. It involves chaining this guy into these three guys. Hang on, does that really help? Honestly, we're probably better off just doing 2 dice here. Need to move that guy that way, though. And that's a 1 dice right now. I guess you come here. I mean, anything goes wrong here and we're done. You should probably actually come down here in the end. How things have turned. So, we just needed a push, we run up, hand it off to this guy, he goes, hides in the corner. We probably blitz this guy with something. Maybe not, I don't know. Honestly, we might have been okay just having this guy here to do the handoff would have blocked him off, so it probably would have been fine. But it's the nature of the game. We won't talk about how he just had to do a 5+ dodge and made it. And he didn't have to make a 5+ dodge. He just decided to. I mean, arguably it put more pressure on, but I don't know how much. Don't mind him following and taking another hit here, because on the off chance that something goes wrong here, I'd rather have him further away from this guy. Guess they're both down. Just one dice, is it? Don't think he needed to. Oh, maybe he did. Never even activated this guy, which in retrospect I should have done. Oh, that's nice. So if I get him out of the way, I've got 1, 2, 3. Probably would just have to come here. Nice. Need to stay. Actually, he probably needs to come down here. I think we might have to play for the draw here. I think it's looking a lot more likely that he's going to win than we are. Which means you get up. Because we got 2 turns, we need something magical to happen, whereas he doesn't. He's elves, and he's got an extra turn, so... making this trickier for him. Feels like a better idea. Don't quite have that, so I think that's the end of the turn. He's elves, so he might still get it, but I think we have to give up on our dreams here. It's definitely an all hands on deck situation. He needs to get somebody in scoring position this turn. We're so far away from a scoring position. This guy's 2 squares. We got nobody we can push into a good place. Which is fine. I'll take the draw, as considering how bad the last couple turns for us went. You know, if we can get a draw out of this, that's great. Wow, not pushing us onto the ball. This guy needs to run into scoring position. I mean, there's our argument that we could have played for hoping that he didn't play it well. But you just never know, right? As it happens, he hasn't. But, you know, we weren't to know that. Maybe if we'd had somebody up here, he'd have thought to do it as well. So now we just hit as many guys as we can. Let's see, who do we want to try and hit? This guy? Sure. Let's hit the guy that's going to be very, very hard to hit, eh? I'm pushing closer to the end zone. That's the one dice, that's the one dice, that's the one dice. That's the one dice. Yeah, I didn't plan the set quite as well as I'd planned on doing. Did I go here after the blitz? If this works, we get another one die. Yeah, sure. as expected. I could have organised that better. I was wanting to get hit with the ogre, which in retrospect wasn't really the good plan. Should have just tried to get as many 2 dice as we could. But we haven't taken any casualties yet, and I suppose there is still time. I feel like we were in a position to win there, right? We were 1-1 at the half. Should have made better on that. I think maybe trying to push up the center too fast was a bad idea, but it is tricky against elves because they will, at this stage in the game, overwhelm you. If KOs had stayed out, I think it would have been a different thing, but there's no reason why they should. So we'll just take what we got out of this. We got some SVP on some key players. Both blitzers in position to... Oh, that's his blitzer. One blitzer at least is in position. Oh, they both? Yeah, they're both in position, and the ogre has level to get guard, which would be huge. We could have followed up and got like another 2 or 3 hits at the end there, for instance, but there'd have been a lot of other circumstances where it would have helped as well. I think he's maybe worked out that he can't score. Or worked out that it's turn 16, who knows. Well, unless he knows something that we don't, this is totally needless. This is just asking to get your best player killed. Maybe he thought there was going to be a overtime or something. That wouldn't help for overtime, never mind. I don't know what he was thinking. So 1-1, not what we were looking for, but, you know, not disaster. So what do we get? Got some green dice, and I don't know, yeah, just some green dice, and some green stuff. Lovely. But, importantly, we did get a skill in a place where we wanted it. Oh, one of our blitzers leveled as well. Okay, that's actually worked out quite nice. I'll take a draw for that. Alrighty. So we get a bit of guard. And I guess catch? I mean, not catch. I meant to say dodge. Probably dodge and then tackle on the other guy. Yeah. I mean, with the old blitzers, there's a variety of ways you could build them, but I mean, bludge is always a good way to start, right? So we could random skill this guy. I think we're going to buy in another... another bodyguard. Which means I think we random the skill on the other guy, and then if it's the skill we want, we keep him. If it's not, we fire him. So we'll do a general, random, strip ball. I don't think we'll keep that. So we will just get rid of True Bold. Oh, we do want it on one of our positionals, but like on one of the blockers or whatever they call them there, bodyguards, I would keep it, but on this guy, not worth it. No, that's not how you do that apparently. Oh boy. So I think we do that and then that. Yeah. And I suppose we should do that. Just to keep it slightly neater. So we do have 3 of our full bodyguards, which is great. I'm looking forward to playing with them. Because so much more reliable than other players, right? I mean, twice as expensive. But probably twice as good. But we'll probably just keep random skilling these guys. See what happens. Alrighty. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to head on out. Have a good rest of your day, and see you soon. Bye-bye for now.